Spirit Divine. Angelic, demonic, spirits of above, of below, in between. What message do we need to hear on this night for our highest good, for our soul's evolution, with clarity and wisdom? So, okay. 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 So, this is what we have here. Okay. All right. Okay. We have quite a bit, so let me just adjust everything here. So in my lap, I have two cards, one down-faced, one somewhat hidden, one direct. Of the trees is direct. So you have a connection with trees. You may need to possibly build a connection with trees. Hold on, let me adjust something. adjust. You may need to bring trees into your practice. You could live in a area where there are a lot of trees, a forested area, on a soul level. So this is hidden on a soul level. You connect with trees, you connect with a forest. But something's happening also on a soul level that we need to look at here on the ground. Research, do your homework. Research, do your homework. Facing downward, experiments. Okay, so we have research and do your homework and experiments. These could be experimenting with, with spiritual systems, with different types of spiritual activity. Snake spirit comes in, also somewhat hidden or in the background here. Working with snakes, working with serpent energy, working with healing, working with renewal. You may also want to research snakes, experiment with snake and tree magic here. Interesting. Okay, we have copycat fakes here. Okay, well, you know. What's new? You have copycat fakes. You have scams and scammers. Copycat and fakes was upright, so this is more direct, and a little bit less direct, more indirect is scams and scammers. Wait, let me make sure that's right. Scammers, yeah. My handwriting sometimes. Scams and scammers. So, interesting that these fell together, scams and scammers, and that we had the research and experiment cards coming out. Copycats and fake scams and scammers. So there may be people who want to copy you, mimic you, as also a way to get close to you, to scam you, some kind of fraudulent activity, or just be less than honest in their approach with you, of course. There is, however, over here, when I put it back in the box, upright is supportive system. Now, you may be looking for a supportive system. You may have a supportive system, but this is also possibly a supportive system that is working in the background here with less than honest intentions. We do need to go ahead and really clarify on this. Let's spill the tea here with the oracle, and let's see what's going on with this. Just need more clarity on like what's this is kind of a lot going on. Adventure awaits. Unknown adventure awaits in the relationship. Adventure awaits. It's talking about a relationship here. Relationship with who? It almost looks like the same person. It almost looks like a relationship with yourself as well. But we'll look. Uncovered truth. in my lap. Uncovered evidence will change your view on things. So there's some uncovered evidence coming to light, possibly on these scammers and fraudulent people. Breaking news: a surprising revelation, will shift your perspective. So something's going to come to light, something's going to be revealed that will really shift and uncover this for you. This uncovered truth. So part of this researching and doing your homework has to do with this truth being uncovered, but it's definitely going to be uncovered in a way, shocking way, possibly keeping tabs. Okay, here we go. Someone is keeping a close eye on your actions. Again, with the copycat and scammer energy. They're keeping a close eye on you. So really be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to... We've had a lot of energy coming out with evil eye, with ill intentions in the last couple of reads. We usually get that a lot here on this channel. Spiritual people do anyway, authentically spiritual people. There's definitely some like, look at these eyes, some crazy psycho. They obviously want to keep tabs to copy what you're doing, to mimic you, to get close to you, in order to scam you in some way. This is why you need to have very strong boundaries. Be very cautious with who you interact with. Ugh, these people. Mixed signals. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing. This could be signals from them. They may also be confused with you. They're keeping these keeping close tabs on you, but they can't quite figure you out. You may be hard to read, which is good. They don't need to be able to read you. Jerks. Connection between you and someone is fading, drifting apart. So some of these relationships are going to drift apart with these less than honest people. Public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. Again, with this uncovering the truth and this breaking news. They may be trying to public expose something on you and expose you, but I think they're gonna get exposed. This reading is pretty complicated here. Clearing the air, clearing up misunderstandings through communication, misunderstandings. Then again, this is why I try to keep to myself, because all of this, like, you have to worry about who's doing what, who's keeping tabs, what really is a miscommunication, and it's just, it gets too much. We got getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. Okay, this card wants to jump around. This someone who likes to get around. Hopping partners, maybe. So someone in your vicinity could be very easy. Not trying to be mean, just trying to, they could be very promiscuous. Envy, there's a lot of envy going on here. They could be envy something that you have. Could be your spiritual gifts or something else about you. There's something they definitely want to copy, so that's probably what they're envying, knowing they fucked up. But someone knows they fucked up. There's a lot of people involved here. Again, with this support system. So, again, what lies beneath here? Oh, God, that's a lot of cards. Okay. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So, you may need to put up a fight for something. They may want you to put up a fight for something. Pregnancy test. Unsure. Pregnancy scare. Positive, negative. Someone's pregnant. Someone's having a pregnancy scare. This could be you. Possibly this other person. Burning evidence. Someone's trying to get rid of evidence. This uncovered truth, this thing that's going to get exposed. People are trying to cover it up. This scamming behavior. Yeah, so there's some criminality here. Really, just, ugh. Keeping a promise. There is something about a partnership here. So someone could be fooling around. Someone could be having an affair. This comes up sometimes. In your vicinity or possibly in your relationship. You know what resonates. You know the deal. I'm not trying to make you be paranoid around your partner. I feel like you'll know, you'd suspect if something's going on here. They may want you, someone may be trying to get you to have an affair. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So yeah, there's some gossip going around. There's always people gossiping. But it's going to be quite a lot. On that one, a private relationship pops up. So this does have to do with a private relationship. Keeping a promise in a private relationship. Some of you may be taking your relationship further, and it may be changing with this adventure awaits in a relationship. So, I mean, someone may be trying to, or people may be trying to break up a relationship for some reason. Getting some affair going on. Someone is having an affair. Again, this is a myriad of things that are going on around you. It could be different people. But these people are involved with you in some way. They have contact with you in some way that is less than positive. You'll know how this resonates. Again, this is a lot. This reading is pretty scattered. It's cohesive, but it's scattered too. I feel like there's a lot of people involved. Yeah. There's definitely, you need to renew yourself. You need to heal yourself with the snake spirit coming out again. Or coming out. I feel like that's important. One second. This is really... no. What's going on here? This is confusing. There's a lot of confusion. Again, I'm saying there's like multiple people involved here. Multiple people. Okay. Okay, you know what? Did I not pull a tarot deck? I need a tarot deck to clarify. I usually pull a tarot deck first. Again, this is, again with this mixed signals and this communication. This miscommunication that's happening here. Let's see what we have here. Someone's confused about a relationship. Nine of Flames. Ooh. Yeah, you've actually been pretty defensive, or had to be. You've held it down. You've been through a lot, and you're still in a position of power. Okay? Still in a position of power, but it's not without having really fought for it and having to defend yourself constantly. Six of Flames, it came upside down. I don't feel like this is you, like yours is upside down. I feel like victory, this is yours, but the Nine of Flames, people coming at you want to reverse your victory. I feel like this is people coming at you to reverse your victory, but you see, like you're still you're holding this flame in your hand. They want you to drop the flame. They want you to, but that's not happening. They want you to lose your position. They want you to not hold your power. Something about your power. Once they want to diminish your power and leadership qualities. We have guidance and seeker of chalices and adept of flames. Okay. So we have a lot of fire here. You are adept of flames. You have this very controlled way of dealing with your inner power, with your inner fire, with your inner flame. Candle magic could be very important right now to really help develop that as well. Going inside, we have guidance and seeker of chalices. Okay, yeah, you need to go inside. You need to meditate. You have to get really close and really centered in a place that really can allow you to tap into your intuition, your dreams. You're going to get, you have a lot of visions, you have a lot of messages coming to you. You're able to really tap in, but you do need to sit quietly. And these riddles, these confusions will be clarified, and you will be given gnosis, wisdom about the things that are going on. Yeah, Two of Crystals, again, weighing things, trying to make sense of things, a lot of things, and again, in the material world, the world around you. But finding your balance is very important, and you'll be able to really be able to weigh things and gain clarity through this. The Chariot, keep moving forward. You're very powerful. Your willpower is very strong. Keep moving forward. A lot of forward movement. You're not stopping. Even with all of this coming at you and the spiritual war that's waged, you still move forward with confidence and authority. You have a lot of authority here. Again, that's something they want you to drop. The Two of Flames and the Ace of Orbs. You're able to see. You'll see into the future, see possible outcomes, forward thinking, forward seeing, being able to pierce the veil. You have this ability. You're a psychic, obviously. You have these. You just need to hone them. You need to really get to know them. And sometimes, like, there are things that you overlook that are psychic hits. A lot of the time. You think they're just thoughts or something, or just like whatever, but they're actually psychic hits. And clarify that in another video or throughout many videos. This will come up again and again because it is of import. Ace of Orbs. Yeah. These thoughts. This new way of engaging in your mental facilities, and you're going to be, you dive deep and you coming up for clarity. You're able to really transverse different worlds, different dimensions, different states of consciousness. Getting that. Very far seeing, and people want to take this from you. This is what they want to take, but you have this. This is not something that they are going to take because it's innate within you. You'll always have this on a soul level. Oh my God. I was just gonna say on a soul level. On a soul level. On a soul level. This is you. And also, now that I think about it, that came with Width of the Trees. And not only is this regular physical trees that you could really be communing with in the material natural world, but also the tree branching out into the heavens and being rooted to the very depths. Okay, so expansive and very grounded and very Yeah, you're connected to all the worlds, the lower, the middle, and the higher realms. The star, yeah, you have a lot of guidance too. There's a lot of guidance on the other side. Um, then there's still hope for you. People want to take this hope from you, but there is still hope. There is this guiding light that you are meant to follow. Also, possible past lives here, maybe coming up, maybe having to do with what you've been going through. Okay? All right, so that's you, and all of this like stuff in the background that's trying to get you entangled. Um, People, the scammers, the copycats, really, they're just background noise, really, and their drama is gonna catch up with them. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. You need to worry and focus on yourself and your spirituality. Okay. Okay. And that's always the answer, right? That really is always the answer. You're always going to have stuff coming at you, but you need to maintain who you are on the soul level, the spirituality. Oh, radical hope. Oh, we got the star, and then we get the radical hope card. Radical hope. We got the star. Okay? All right. In a world littered with chaos and darkness, choosing hope is the wildest form of rebellion. Remember when I told you all this stuff is going on in the background, it's background noise, it's chaos. You need to stay away from that and focus on yourself, your life, and your spirituality. That's what you need to focus on. And that's what this is saying. Choosing hope is the wildest form of rebellion. Karmic return, every action, every silence, every intention, it's all recorded in energy, and energy always seeks balance. So yeah, divine justice will happen. The people coming at you will be dealt with. Don't worry about it. You're good. You just need to stick to yourself, work on yourself, and enforce your boundaries. Make sure your boundaries are really good. Be careful around other people, of course. Twisted narrative. You've been clinging to a version of events that lets you stay angry, stay right, or stay stuck. And that story is your cage. Okay, so yeah, you may dwell on all the negative things that have happened to you, how people treat you, and really because they do treat you a certain way. And, it does suck, but you need to get out of this headspace and start looking at the positive and try to amplify that and catch yourself in the moment. I'm still working on this. I'm doing better than I have in the past. But yeah, and I notice like environments do affect this. When I'm in certain environments, my mind is in different places. Different things will trigger different thoughts, right? Your surroundings trigger thoughts. People, the way they treat you, will trigger things, and you need to do your best to try to notice this and redirect your thoughts. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself to get you in a positive light, okay? Whoa! Aligned souls. This kind of connection won't demand your sacrifice. It will mirror your strength. Okay, so aligned souls here, because you have like this energy of this relationship that we were seeing. So you'll know the healthy relationship. You'll know the relationships that aren't good for you. You may have questions about a relationship. There is something that is positive here. You do possibly have a positive relationship in your life, and you will know, right? This kind of connection won't demand your sacrifice. It will mirror your strength. So keep an eye out for that. Again, you have powerful guides. Guides are coming through right now. Oh, we got some. Okay, here we go. Okay. We got Truth Warrior here. To see clearly, you must be willing to look without flinching. Let truth be your compass, even if it leads you into the wilderness. So again, about seeing clearly. Yeah, you need to cut through some stuff here. Be willing to look without flinching. Let the truth be your compass, even if it leads you into the wilderness. So yeah, you need to follow the truth. You need to follow this guidance, this wisdom, okay? We also have buried potential and victim mode here, okay? The wound has a voice, but it should not be your narrator. Remember when we were talking about like changing the way you're thinking and how that reflects to change your mind, to change your reality, that you need to do this? Yeah, because there's victim mode here and that's coming out. And I'm going to be wrapping this up because I have 3 minutes left, just so you know. But anyways, so yes, this victim mode is coming through. You may be suffering from repeated thoughts that are draining you and buried potential. Settling for less doesn't make you realistic. It makes you forget how powerful you really are. Yeah, you've been settling for less because of this victim narrative, because of how you feel, how other people make you feel, how past incidences have made you feel. And this is all created, has made you bury your potential, has made you be less than what you are meant to be. And you are meant to shine. You have all this wonderful potential, all this spiritual potential. Don't let others and the way others treat you bury that, because they are going to get their karma. They are going to get theirs. You are focused on you right now, okay? Focus on you. Focus on your spirituality. Meditate and gain clarity. You do have a relationship here that is positive. Focus on that. Remain clear on boundaries. Remain firm. And all of this other stuff in the background will just dissipate and go away while you become stronger and you live your full potential.